हाय विशाल, ज्वाइन करने के लिए थैंक्स। तो हम लोग यहाँ पे एक बढ़िया इंटरव्यू एक्सपीरियंस रिकॉर्ड करने जा रहे हैं। हमारे साथ है विशाल, जो कि इंडिया के बहुत बड़े स्टार्टअप और प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनी पेटीएम में प्लेस है। तो इनसे जानेंगे क्या एक्सपीरियंस रहा, क्या इन्होंने पढ़ाई करी 4 साल और कैसे जॉब पाई। विशाल, थोड़ा सा एक इंट्रोडक्शन के साथ स्टार्ट करते हैं।
Hello everyone, my name is Vishal Singh and I'm currently undergraduate in Harpur Technical University or, or currently I'm an intern in Paytm and I will soon join Paytm as a full-time in July. So starting from the first year, I, I there was not much knowledge about how to start coding, so I just asked some seniors and doing coding on your own. So that was the first year that went not very well. Uh, but after second, when I entered the second year, the scenario was little changed because so many of our friends were start coding and they were also so good in that coding. So I started coding, seeing them, and little by doing some competitive programming in CodeChef and Gigs for Gigs. So slowly second year went, and after the end of the second year I have a strong, and not strong, but I have a little bit grip on data structure and algorithm. And uh, and when third year starts, I just focused on competitive programming. Along with, I just did some development work. Uh, so that was third year, and in the final year, when the companies start to come, so there was a lot of interview preparation going on in the fourth year, the starting of the fourth year. And and the, uh, so first I placed in Geo, and later on Paytm came into the college, and hopefully and I got placed in Paytm also. So that was a brief introduction.
तो विशाल, थैंक्स। ये बताओगे क्या कि मतलब कौन कौन सी कंपनी में तुम अपने फाइनल ईयर के प्लेसमेंट्स में अपीयर हुए, और किन में तुम्हें सक्सेस मिला, किन में तुम्हारा प्लेसमेंट नहीं हुआ, और क्या क्या प्रोसेस था और क्या रीज़न था।
Okay. So at the starting of the final year, the first company that visited the college was TCS. Not TCS, not FactSet. So I gave the coding route of the FactSet, but unfortunately I didn't qualify for that round. And later on, the second company that visited was TCS, and uh, and unfortunately I didn't qualify for that also. Oh, after that, I think Geo visited the college, and I got qualified. I got selected in the Geo, and that was the and after Geo, I think ZS came into the college, and I have given the a written round of ZS, but unfortunately I was not able to give the uh, interview round because some of the college restrictions were there. And later on, there were so many companies came between ZS and Paytm, and I was not eligible for those company because yeah, you have to be there has to be minimum criteria of 74%, 75%. After 75% of the student got placed, you will get another chance of giving the coding out of another company. So so when the Paytm came, the 75% of the students were already placed. So I got the chance in giving the coding out of Paytm, and and I just got selected in Paytm also. So that was the total number of companies that visited till Paytm.
तो जियो और पेटीएम मतलब इंडिया की बहुत ही बड़ी कंपनी है, बहुत ही फेमस है, सब लोग उनमें जाना चाहते हैं, ज्वाइन करना चाहते हैं। तो पर्टिकुलरली जियो में जब तुम बैठे, तो जियो में तुम्हें क्या ऐसी तुम्हारी पढ़ाई रही जो जिसने हेल्प किया इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस के थ्रू, और इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस क्या था, थोड़ा सा ब्रीफ करोगे क्या।
Okay. Geo has two rounds. Uh, first is uh, First round is based on the MCQs, where you have given like OOPS questions, and Java related question and C++ questions. There were, I think, 25 MCQs there. And after that MCQ, when you qualify, when you pass the test, MCQ test, you were gi- you were you were called for interview round. And in the interview round, they mainly focuses on like OOPS concepts and Java and little bit of data structure and algorithm. But main thing they focus on like OOPS concept and Java. So that was the Geo round.
अच्छा, बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया। तो जियो के बाद पेटीएम का भी एक्सपीरियंस डिस्कस कर लेते हैं। क्या टेस्ट रहा, क्या उनका टेस्ट में क्या बेसिक चेक करना चाहते थे, आपका नॉलेज, और अप्लाई करने का क्या क्राइटेरिया था सीजीपीए का, एंड उसके बाद इंटरव्यू राउंड्स में उन्होंने कैसे ब्रेकअप किया अपना, कितना पोर्शन आपका कंप्यूटर बेसिक्स का इंपॉर्टेंट था, या कितना परसेंटेज ऑफ इंटरव्यू डीबीएमएस पे बेस्ड था, या कोडिंग पे बेस्ड था, या डीएसए रिलेटेड था। इसके बारे में भी थोड़ा बताओगे क्या?
Okay. Like Paytm visited in my college around this December, and actually there were four round of Paytm. First was coding round. So coding round basically based on the data structure algorithm. Like they have three questions, and they have a different weightage they have different weightage for questions. Like first two questions have weightage 3 mark, and the next third questions weightage 5 mark. So in like most of the colleges, their minimum cutoff to qualify for the coding round is 8 marks. Either you have to solve the 5 mark or third mark question both. Either you have to solve all the question in the other colleges. But in my colleges, they set a 6 mark qualification for coding round. So if you solve first two question, any two question, you will be qualified for the coding round. So I did first two questions, like 3 marks first two question. So I secured 6 mark, and so I qualified for the coding round. And then they called for interview, and the interview was like they have 3 round of interview. So in Paytm, they mainly focus on data structure algorithm. There were only few questions regarding OOPS concept and Java and DBMS also, but they mainly focus on data structure. Like in first interview round, I have given two questions. The first question was like zigzag traversal of binary tree, and the second question was some data streaming question, like a series of data were flowing, and you have to like it was based on the priority queue, I think. So the first round have two questions, and you have to answer two questions, because like every question is elimination round. Like if you do not answer any of the question, you got disqualified. So you have to answer two questions. And in the second round, it was also a DS algo round, and they have also asked two questions. Uh, I think first question was based on the OOPS concept. It was a DS algo question, but it was related to a OOPS concept. Like you have to use stack and queue in the OOPS concept. Like this was the main question. This was a question, and the second question I do not remember exactly. So this was the first two round of the that mainly based on DSLO, and the third round was my third round was mainly HR round. Like they ask mainly like random questions that was not related to your subject and DSLO. But my friends were asked in the third round. Mainly of my friend were asked DSLO question, but in my third round, they mainly focus on HR round. So that was all the third round of the Paytm, the 3 or 4 round of the Paytm.
अंडरस्टूड, ग्रेट। सो जैसे तुम बता रहे हो कि तुमने इतने सारे राउंड्स टेस्ट के बाद 3 राउंड क्लियर किए, बाकी भी तुम्हारे साथ जो प्लेस हुए होंगे पेटीएम में, उन्होंने भी डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स और एल्गोरिदम पे बेस्ड काफ़ी रिगरस राउंड्स क्लियर किए। तो इसकी प्रिपरेशन ज़रूर काफ़ी टफ रही होगी। तो वो कब स्टार्ट करी तुमने, और क्या क्या प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे तुमने कितना टाइम स्पेंड किया, मे बी वो डिस्कस कर सकते हैं।
Okay. So like starting from the first year, I just did some competitive programming on CodeChef only. I used to participate in long challenges after, I think, after the first semester. I started first semester around March of the second semester. I started to participate on long challenges of the code chefs and short challenges of the code chef. So the first year mainly revolved around the code chef. I didn't use any other platform like Geeks for Geek and LetCode and Code Forces. And in the second year, I did some code forces, but my second year was also mainly focuses on code chef and geeks of some of the Geeks for Geeks. But in third year, my third year, I mainly focuses on Geeks for Geeks, like standard question that were generally asked in the interviews. So that was my priority, and along with I used to give short challenges in code forces and code chef. And in the fourth year, you have to just be specific. You just have to give solve the standard question for the interviews, and you have to focus on like OOPS concept and DBMS. So for interview purpose. So in the fourth year, you have to be very specific. Like you do not get enough time to do the competitive programming in various platforms. So that was all the 4 year briefly in brief.
बहुत ही बढ़िया। तो काफ़ी प्रैक्टिस लगती है, मुझे पता है, अच्छी प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनीज निकालने के लिए काफ़ी टाइम की मेहनत होती है। तो एक बार डीएसए छोड़ के जो टेक स्टैक तुमने गैदर किया, टेक स्टैक का नॉलेज गैदर किया पिछले 4 साल में, और वो तुमने कहाँ से पढ़ा, कहाँ अप्लाई किया, मे बी ओपन सोर्स डेवलपमेंट में, या फिर वो तुम्हारे इंटरव्यू में कितना फ़ायदा किया तुमको, एक बार वो बताओ।
Like in the first year, I did some development like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Not much of the development work. And in the second year, I learned some Spring framework and Java. And so at the end of the second year, I just started small contribution in open source contribution. And for the so in the mind, I have to give the GSOC in the third year. So I started contributing to open source. So in the third year, I choose an organization that was P5JS. So I mainly that was which was based in JavaScript, I think. And so I mainly contributed in that organization. Uh, so my development work was mainly started in the third year, where I started contributing in open source. And in the second year, as I said, I learned some Spring framework. So and what are this the stack that I have learned in 3 years, is they help me in interviews? So that is the question that every student thinks, that they are going to ask a development that they have done in the 3 year, or they are just going to ask DS algo questions. So I think in the product based company, if you are applying for, or if you are giving the interviews, so I think the development part doesn't matter for most of the product based company. I think they do check what projects you have done, but that is just a complementary part. If you know the data structure and DSL go very well, so I think so that they can so the other development part can be compensated. But the main focus of product based company is to evaluate data structure algorithm or not. So that was the.
थैंक्स विशाल। मेरे ख्याल से जो भी ये वीडियो देखेंगे उनको काफ़ी कुछ मटेरियल मिल गया है कि उनको किस चीज़ पे फोकस करना है और कैसे प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनीज के लिए तैयारी करनी है। थैंक्स फॉर द इंटरव्यू। मुझे लगता है ज़रूर हेल्पफुल होगा जो भी लोग ये वीडियो देखेंगे। थैंक्स
Thanks for calling me.